Hey guys, it's LEGO Boys E3. This is my review on the Newisland Windstorm 4x4. So this is a new 4x4 that Newisland made recently. There's a stickerless version and a stickered version, both of which you can get on Amazon in the link in the description. The stickerless version is $14, while the stickered version is $15. The two cubes are the standard 62mm of a 4x4, and the shades on both of the cubes are pretty good. This one looks a lot like Moyu shades, and these ones are just pretty nice stickerless shades. I've had this cube a little bit longer, so I've done a few more solves on this one than this one, and the stickers are holding up great. No problems with them whatsoever, none of them are peeling, they seem just fine. I haven't lubed either of these cubes, creating a very dry and slightly bumpy feel, and I feel like this is partially due to the type of plastic they used. However, the feel overall is very enjoyable while solving. It's very nice and extremely fast. That's the one thing I definitely noticed, especially after using something like the Aosu. If I just do one finger trick on the cube like this, a lot of the time I can get it to go almost 180 degrees, like that, and it just feels like there's very little friction in between the pieces. If you wanted to, you could put a little bit of a heavier lube inside this cube, and that would definitely slow it down. This cube is pretty stable while solving. It doesn't lock up too much, but it can occasionally. You see, that algorithm was pretty good for me. And it does lock up a little bit more than my main, the Aosu. And I actually loosened this cube a little bit right out of the box. This one was perfectly fine out of the box, but this one I did have to loosen. And I feel if you were to tighten it a little bit, it would help with stability. One problem that I have had with this cube is at the tensions I have it at now, it can pop. Like, not on every side, I don't think the tensions are quite equal, but a lot of the time I just have these three pieces fall out, sometimes followed by a couple of inner pieces, and that can get quite annoying because the inner pieces especially are really hard to get back in. But I guess this would be a good time to take a look at the mechanism, and so you see the edge piece here. It's pretty similar to most other 4x4s. You see there's no torpedo or anything that's keeping the pieces in place, which I feel like could improve the stability of this puzzle, but really it's just a nice simple puzzle, this piece too. They all have nothing special about them, just kind of bare minimum, which I think is why this cube is so fast. Like I said earlier, this cube feels like it has very little friction, and you can definitely tell why in the mechanism. Corner cutting on this cube largely depends on the tensions of it, so you see, just at kind of a medium tension, it can do about a QB, and just under a half QB reverse, just like that. However, this cube actually came quite a bit looser, so it can do a QB very easily. You can even do a little bit more, and you can do a half QB backwards pretty easily too. However, with the looser tensions comes a lot more pops. You see those pieces come out really easily right there, and I have experienced some pops during solves, so really I would recommend keeping it at a tighter or kind of medium tension like I have this cube. So overall, the turning of this cube is very, very fast, very nice feel, little friction, and yeah, I feel like it definitely could be improved with some lube and more advanced tensioning, but it is pretty great. It has a few minor problems. It does lock up a little bit for me while solving, and it does pop occasionally. However, I feel like the popping could be fixed, and the lockups kind of happen with every 4x4 for me. However, I do feel it happens a little bit more often on this than on my main, the Aosu. But really, I'm kind of on the fence about whether I should use this as my main or just stick with my Aosu. They're definitely very different cubes, and I think different people will like this one more than the Aosu. This one's very fast, so if you like very fast puzzles and you don't mind a little bit tighter tensions and a little bit less corner cutting, then this one is definitely a cube for you. It's actually quite a lot cheaper than the Aosu, around $10 cheaper. However, I think the Aosu is a little bit better for me, so I'm going to be sticking with that for now. But I don't have the Guansu, so I don't really know how it's going to compare to this puzzle. They're very similar in price, and I've heard that the Guansu performs very, very well, so they'll definitely compete with each other. But for now, this cube is definitely great for really fast people, or people who just like that feel, and so it's a pretty nice 4x4. Again, you can get these two cubes on Amazon in the link in the description for $14 or $15. And so if you like this video, leave a like down below to show me that you liked it. Leave some suggestions down in the comments below for other videos that I can make like this in the future. And also stay subscribed to be notified when another video like this comes out. And I'll see you guys next time.